Alright guys, welcome back to another reaction video. My name is Stella, and today I'm going to be reacting to My Hero Academia Episode 7, Deku vs. KACCHAN. Now, in our last episode, Deku and KACCHAN are facing off. Deku is on a team with Ochako, and KACCHAN is with Ida. So KACCHAN and Ida are playing the villains in the scenario. They need to defend a nuclear bomb. And obviously Deku and Ochako are the heroes in this scenario. So, Bakugo is not happy. Bakugo is mad that Deku has such a cool quirk. And it's showing in this fight so far. Deku completely embarrassed him by like redirecting one of his moves and like martial artsy flipping him onto his back, which I can tell was probably not great for Bakugo's self-esteem. So we're gonna see how this fight plays out. So far, I mean, it looks like Deku is gonna win. Let's just get into it. But before we do that, as always, if you want to check out the full-length reaction to Episode 7, it's gonna be up on our Patreon along with Episode 8, Bakugo's Start Line, which is interesting because I think Episode 4 was just called Start Line. So this is Bakugo's Start Line specifically. If you want to check those out, head on over to our Patreon. We can appreciate any support that you're able to give. And if you're new here, welcome. We would love to have you. Hopefully you enjoy this reaction. Hopefully you check out some of the other reactions and stick around. And with all that out of the way, let us just get into My Hero Academia Episode 7, Deku vs. KACCHAN. See, this is the problem with Bakugo. He's so insecure, and I know we're gonna get backstory, and I'm sure there's a reason for that. I'm sure his parents are probably awful people, but he takes everything as being an attack on himself. So he thinks that Deku being so powerful is somehow undermines his own ability, right? And it's that kind of self-consciousness that you have to compare yourself to others constantly. So yeah, he's going all at it. He literally said last time that he wasn't gonna hurt him enough to end the match. But there you go. He says he's not gonna do so much damage that the fight gets stopped, but he's gonna get as close as he can, which is awful. Which does look like it hurts a lot, but I'm gonna be totally honest, he has it coming. That was the other thing, I think, from last episode, was Deku means you can do it. And that was what Ochako told him, which is very sweet. It literally says no trespassing, dude. Bro, Deku, don't follow him. You're not supposed to go in there. And I think everybody knew that kid that would just break the rules intentionally to be cool all the time, right? And whether it was in school or whether it was like a childhood friend outside of school, we all knew that person that was like, I'm just gonna not listen to any rules ever. Oh, it's the line from the first episode. So is this right now where the narration is taking place that we heard in Episode 1? Because in Episode 1, his voiceover narration said the same line about all men are not created equal, and I learned that at the age of 4, blah, blah, blah. We could tell you're really angry, but don't be mean to Ida. I freaking love Ida. Oh, okay. Because I was gonna ask, when they said they were talking about capturing villains, I was like, what are we doing? Just grabbing them? And just so you gotta mark them with something. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, so he's got a plan of some sort. Oh, listen, this kid is so smart. Like, he's writing down the tactics that he sees from all the other superheroes. So when he becomes a hero, like, his abilities are gonna be this wonderful mishmash of everybody else's. Because he's been watching so closely. Yeah, fanboy knowledge always pays off. See, Bakugo's not stupid, right? Like, he is a fighter. He was obviously, you know, top in his classes and all that jazz. So he knows what he's doing. But it's about working around what you know his strategy is. And that's the other thing. Bakugo's not been paying any attention to Deku over the years. He doesn't know what Deku's strategy is going to be like. Oh my gosh, the confidence, or not even confidence, the like pompousness, the pride that it takes to just straight up say, I'm better than you, bro. I do like his like half a bunny mask. It's kind of a cool costume in and of itself. Yeah, because the truth of the matter is they're both really strong. I love this like visual for how he's planning it, how he's planning his strategy. Yep, that's super smart. Two of you against Ida is going to be a much better bet. As you should. Before he was letting Bakugo walk all over him. It's time you stand up for yourself a little bit. Oh, buddy. Dude, why? Why you gotta be like that always? 7, that's rookie numbers. I could skip a rock more than 7 times, Bakugo, so I'm better than you. I can actually, I'm pretty good at skipping stones. Just a little special, maybe a quirk of my own. I could be a stone skipping superhero. He took that, people telling him, good job, and literally internalized it as, I'm amazing. How do you do that? Have one person tell you you did a good job and then you're just like, I'm better than everybody else. We covering up some major insecurities here. Oh, that must be so hard. Is Deku gonna try to save him and Bakugo's gonna get all angry because she's like, I don't need help. But Deku's gonna, yep. He's such a sweetheart. This kid is so mean to him. The worst part is, I think most of us have met someone like that who takes you offering to help them as like you saying that they can't do it on their own. And that's not it. It's just sometimes you want to be nice and help people. Become a villain. You got this. I don't think he can be a villain. I think he's too nice. Me too, Uraraka. Oh, that's smart. That is a smart move. Well done, Ida. Is he really starting to look like a villain? To me, he just looks like a really intense theater kid. Nothing more evil than slowly advancing on your opponent saying, I'm evil. Uh-oh. So how does he... I am worried about if Deku uses his quirk. I don't want anyone to get hurt either, because he can't rein it in quite well enough yet. So how does he's gonna tell us how his quirk works. He sweats nitroglycerin? Can you, oh, too late. Dude, that's not okay for this. This is a game. This is like, you just blew a hole out of the building. What a psycho. I was gonna say Deku should like redirect his blast upwards so that he can get into the room with the nuclear bomb, but I'm surprised that All Might isn't stopping this. He just like straight up blew a hole in your training facility. Can she make herself float? Girl. But I think he's just too fast. I don't think she's gonna be able to get to the bomb. Deku's gotta do something. We need Deku to like pull up and, you know, get into the room somehow. He's not ignoring you. He's literally playing the game, but you take everything to be an attack on you, bro. All Might is willing to count on that? He's willing to bet? I don't care if he said that he won't hurt him so bad that the fight ends. I think you should still end the fight out of the responsibility of being a teacher and a protector of your students. What did I just say? Did he just say, however? He's like, as a teacher, I should keep my students safe. But, what's the but? Oh, geez, that's actually kind of scary, low-key. That is a pretty smart move. That is smart. Don't think, act. You got this. All your knowledge is in there. Facts. But combat power isn't everything, right? What do you mean, for his sake? I know he'll be fine, but if I was in All Might's position, fight would be over. Is he gonna use it? Like, because if he uses one for all, again, that could straight up kill somebody. I don't know if an amazing person is the right way to phrase that. Amazing fighter, maybe. Do not use it. If anything, like, just punch up while he's distracted, because he'll use up his move trying to attack you, and then you can get up to the bomb. There's no way he's gonna use it on Bakugo, because again, that would like kill him. Yes, okay, they have a plan. I knew they had a plan. They're smart. Yes, okay. This is what I'm talking about. You gotta be smart. You gotta think outside the box here a little bit. Yeah, he would have killed Bakugo. Improvised special move. Common home run. I love improvised special move. Oh, Ida, buddy. You got this, girl. Ready? Fly. Release. Yeah! She did it! That was very cute, the way she just like grabbed onto it. Oh my god, not everything's about you, buddy. It doesn't look like his arm is broken though, it's not floppy. So maybe he's just getting like bruises now? Yeah, he can still move it. That's my face too, exactly. Yeah! Maybe, possibly, is this gonna be one of the stepping stones towards Bakugo stepping off his high horse? Maybe he'll learn something from Deku? Again, I expect Bakugo to grow and change, and I'm sure he has reasons for being the way that he is, right? I'm sure he's dealt with a lot of pressure to be perfect. And so he has this constant need to compare himself to others and stuff. And that's fine. But I really want him to take a step back and assess his actions in the past and make the proper apologies to people for things that he's done. I really liked that. Again, it's not like a show that plays out in a super surprising way. I think it's pretty straightforward and it's pretty easy to follow the characters and kind of guess what they're going to do next, especially Deku. But it makes me happy, right? He's a smart person and he's good at what he does and he's good at being a hero. And that's what they're here at school to learn how to do, to be heroes. So I am concerned a little bit. I know I said maybe this will help Bakugo kind of reassess his actions and become better. But it could also do the opposite and completely, piss him off and cause him to go down a really bad path of like, I gotta get revenge because you embarrassed me in front of my peers. And we again, you can kind of relate to him. Obviously, not everyone's done as terrible stuff as he has. Not everyone's as big of a bully as he has. But there are people like that. There are people who feel really deep insecurity about themselves and feel a need to prove themselves to everybody. And in doing so, they think the only way to lift themselves up is to beat others down, which isn't true, right? You can be incredible and someone else can be incredible. And you're both incredible. And one of you guys being incredible does not minimize the other's accomplishments, the other's abilities. But he seems to think that. One thing I did really, really like, and this is just a silly little science thing. I love that we've got scientific explanations for their powers, right? Like, they're not super specific, but even just saying like, oh, Bakugo's explosion ability comes from the fact that he sweats nitroglycerin. That's just a cool little fun fact. Or I think in episode 6, there was the girl who they thought could shoot water out of her hands, but what she was really doing was accumulating the moisture, the water vapor that was already in the air and using that. And like, those are fun little differences between these and I think normal superheroes is we get a little explanation as to how they can do what they do. And I think that, to me, makes it a little more realistic. And also, it gives the characters limitations. So like in Bakugo's case, is he stronger when he's sweating? If it's really cold out, do his powers still work? If he's not sweating nitroglycerin, will he be able to make those big explosions? I don't know. So I think it's cool. I think those little facts actually do add a lot to the show. You may not think so. Like, not everyone may care, but I do, especially as someone who enjoys science a lot. So yeah, those are my thoughts on episode 7. As always, if you want to watch the full-length reaction to episode 7, it'll be up on Patreon with episode 8, Bakugo's Start Line. So please head over there to check those out. And if you're new, welcome. I hope you enjoyed this reaction. Stick around for more. If this is the first one you've seen, go ahead back, watch the last 7 reactions. I think they were pretty fun. And yeah, enjoy your stay here on the channel. So everybody, as always, have an amazing month, an amazing week, an amazing day, and peace out.